YouTube? It's your girl Maya, and I'm coming to y'all with another video. And today I have here
Maya.
Sister.
Hello.
So today we're gonna be doing a mukbang. How y'all say it? Mukbang, mukbang, whatever. Hold on, let's do oh. Okay. Anyways, see, I feel like this is good. Okay, so today's topic is friendships and relationships.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, like, how you go about your friendship and how you feel a loyal friend and how you go about your relationships with.
Doesn't it smell different? Yeah, I do. I don't know. How do y'all feel about the new laws that
Oh, the
that they put in?
771.
Yeah, that they put in
Something like
place for Texas?
Some of them, it's like, I agree with. Or the ones I've seen.
Which one you think?
Like the ones where like driving with the ID and stuff like that. Like that's reasonable. Like that.
I seen another one. The driver killed a parent. They gotta pay child support.
Oh yeah, I seen that one. Yeah.
That's reasonable too. And what if they ain't got no kids at all? Just you going around telling your friend, I gotta pay child support this weekend. Or something like that.
And they're like, why?
You ain't got no kids.
And I'm like, why? I'm like, oh, because I killed somebody and they had a child. So that's crazy.
Do y'all know how to eat crawfish?
We just started eating crawfish when we moved out here to Texas. I put everybody on to eating crawfish because I always wanted to try it. But everybody's like, ew, that look nasty. Why would you want to eat that? I didn't care. It was when we moved out here. It was this lady, big bag of crawfish, and I understand. Looking back, I was like, oh my gosh, like she's so generous. And looking back now, I see why she gave me that big bag. It's because it was nasty. They were nasty. It's just like dirt and shit.
I don't think they cleaned theirs.
No, I don't think they cleaned it. And it tastes like just it was spicy and it tastes like dirt and shit. I'm like, this is nasty. And this man's like, yeah, but you want it like they nasty. I'm like, deep down inside, I'm like, I know these not how it's supposed to taste. So I gave it another try, like I think like a year later, or a few years later, and I'm glad I did.
I didn't. I think it was a friend that had me to get some, and I'm just like, well, I tried y'all's, right?
Because we had went to this buffet, and they had some, and it was good.
We can talk about how we felt when we moved out here. Yeah, we never.
We never talked about that.
We never talked about that. How did you feel?
When we moved out here, it wasn't like, I was just like going with the flow, you know? It was like, I was like, okay, I do want something different, like, you know. I think I was just more so excited about getting on a plane and state. That's what I was more so excited about. Like, I was like, what, like 12, 13 years old. I really didn't care.
For the ones who don't know, we from Chicago.
Yeah.
But with me, I was older. I was 16. So I had friends that, like, okay, don't get me wrong. Like, when I first found out, I was super happy because it's like, okay, like, I got dreams and, like, living in Chicago, not saying, like, you can't follow your dreams and stuff like that, but I feel like it's hard. It's hard. Because we stayed in the hood or whatever. So,
sorry for cutting you off, but if you from Chicago and you stay in the hood, you know it's like a competition with everything. Like, it's like, even if you broken on your last, and if something new come out, you gotta keep up, because if you don't, I don't know, it's summer Chicago, like they gonna talk professional. Like it's a competition with everybody.
But everybody broke.
In real life.
Any Jordan that came out, baby, they was on it to get it.
Even before like,
I didn't even wear Jordans, but somehow I still had them hoes on. I didn't even care for them and that. Like, I feel like when it came to like my mama kids, us in our household, we wasn't materialistic. So we didn't care for that type of stuff.
I mean, sometimes I did, but like if it was cute, but majority of the time, no. As long as I look right and look cute, that's all I know.
But what was I? I was sad or whatever because of like more so like me missing my family and stuff like that. I'm real close to my granny and my cousins and stuff like that. So I feel like it was more so like me like gonna be missing them. And well, I'm just a family person, period. Like I love the family. So I was sad or whatever. But then again, it was just like, no, I'm ready to go. Because living in Chicago, y'all, it used to be to the point where I used to be like, damn, like I don't even want to go to school.
Like she skipped school a lot.
I was homeschooled, y'all.
Skipped school a lot.
Like I was partial homeschool, and then like whenever I felt like going to school,
she used to go
I used to go to school. I used to go to school.
I used to be so mad.
I used to go to school when I missed my friends. But other than that, I used to stay home, and my teacher used to drop my homework off, tell me like what times I missed, all that stuff like that. But that was another reason how another thing, like I knew it was time to go, because it's like I don't even like going to school here. Like I love school, but I just didn't like going to that school. So I was just like, yeah, it's time to go.
I had two best friends when I left. I think one of them was Nala, and then the other girl name was Jalea, I think.
Oh, so these not your best friends anymore?
Girl, no. I don't talk to them people.
I need some napkins. I dropped some napkins.
But when we first moved out here, I was bored because I'm like, we didn't have anything to do. We stayed in the house. I went to church and school, and it was very much boring, and it was hot. So I was like, ugh, like it's so hot, it's boring. Like we don't have nothing to do. All we do is go to school, church, and stay in the house. It was boring.
Yeah. But I feel like, like when we first moved down here, like I met new people fast. Like,
oh yeah, the people out here, like in school wise, well, the people that we met, well, the people that I met, like when we first started school, they were so nice. Like they thought we was rich because we was from Chicago. And I was like, no, I'm not. I was like, no, bitch, I'm not rich. And they was like, yeah, we have a rich girl here. And I was like, I don't know who you talking about, but that's not me.
Me? They thought I was stuck up, mean. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. Like, okay, y'all, when I moved here, I was like, I had my guard up because it's like,
Me too.
I don't know, y'all. Like, I don't know what y'all gonna do to me. Like, I don't know, but the people I worked with, they end up going to the same school as me. So I had friends. I just be mean. Like, I'm not gonna lie. When I first like started going to school out here, I was mean. But I wouldn't like, say nothing to the people unless they said something to me. Or like if I felt like I got bumped into, I'd be like, damn, watch where you going.
No,
That's just look at me crazy.
When we moved out here, Marquise, right?
Okay, yeah.
So is this boy named He got special needs,
Why you
right? Scratch his hair.
We not using names.
Okay, so it was this boy named
no.
Donovan.
Donovan. Okay, I'm gonna use Donovan.
And Donovan, got special needs. But at the time, that was when we first started school, you know, we was riding the bus. I ain't never rode a school bus to school. So I'm like, okay, this is new, this is fancy to me.
Yeah,
I ain't never
like-
experienced this. You know?
Okay, y'all, so we moved from Chicago, basically, which was the hood. We walked to school, rode the CP, and what was it up? And sometimes if my mama was off, we got rides from home.
Yeah, so when the bus came and picked us up, I'm like, okay, this is cool. Like, so when we was standing by the bus stop, right? And I'm like, oh, okay, so we standing by the bus stop. Me and my brother, she already at school because they start school early than us. So he come by me and he's walking, and mind you, I didn't know that he had any type of, you know, autism or that, like, you know, like autistic. Like, he's not autistic. He's what do you have? I think he's autistic.
Shit, I don't know.
Yeah, and I think he got Tourette's too. So when he seen me, he was like he bucked up at me. And he bucked up at me. And mind you, I'm fresh out of Chicago. I'm like, boy, like, who the fuck are you bucking up at? Like, who? So I look at him and I said, like, and I do the same thing to him. And then, cause the kids at the bus stop, they looking at us, cause you know we knew, you know, they like, okay, like these are new people, obviously. So he just sitting there, he looking at me, he bucking, like, I think he got Tourette's. Like, well, I know he got Tourette's now, but he bucking and stuff like that. And I'm like, why he keep bucking at me? Like, I don't know you, you don't know me. And then like, later on the line, I got to know him, and I seen that, you know, he was autistic and he had Tourette's. And I apologized, because I was bucking up at him. I was like, what you looking at? But nah. That's what happened. Nah, me and cool though.
But for the most part, I feel like
was cool.
these people is nice out here. Like,
They bougie too though.
yeah, that's another thing. Like I didn't like how like everybody was bougie when I first came here. Like when I say like bougie, super bougie. And don't get me wrong, like it's probably not like that in everywhere in Texas, to where like the people is bougie, but
Where we stay at?
where we stay at, definitely bougie.
Yeah. When I first moved out here, I had got told somebody on the bus because I thought she took my seat, but all along it was her seat all along. But when I came, she was gone for like a week or 2 weeks, and then when she came back, she wanted her seat back. And I stopped the whole bus and I was like, if you don't get up my seat, I'm gonna smack the shit out of you. And they was like, the lady was like, what's taking so long for everybody to get on the bus? If I hold the whole lineup, I was like, hold on, because this little white girl trying me. I was like, she's really trying me. You gonna try me in front of my people? And they was like, everybody looking at me, they like, yeah, but that's her seat though. She been sitting there. I'm like,
bitch, you're in the room, ma'am.
I'm like, well, I'm sitting here now. The lady told me to sit here, so baby, you gotta find a different seat. But no, they school her. We ended up sitting next to each other. It was 3 people to a seat. That bus was packed.
Yeah, when I started riding the bus, I had got on the wrong bus coming home. So embarrassing. Cause how the fuck you get on the wrong bus at your big age? Like,
But-
for real.
The buses is like, you know.
But I ain't gonna lie, it was because one of my teachers, cause she like, what route are you on? I'm like, nigga, I don't know. Like, I don't know shit. I don't know nothing. So she look up my address or whatever, and she just like, oh, you on this route? She like, you stay on this, you stay right here, right? I'm like,
She
yeah.
probably put you on the bus like in the back.
Yeah, she did. She did, cause I had to walk through the bank. And so when she put me on the bus, I'm like, what? Alright, like I'm like, alright, cool, like, you know, house. I'm like, alright, cool, like, you know, cool. But mind you, I never seen these people on this bus. But I'm not tripping them. So we get over there to by my house, and so she like, this the last stop. And I'm looking like, ma'am, no, this is not. And she like, yes, it is. She like, what do you say? I'm like, over there. She's like, oh, I don't go that route. You got on the wrong bus. Da 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 da. And it was this girl that stayed over there by me, and she like, I can walk you to your house. Like, you know, it's cool. Like, I'm like, yeah, I don't know my way from over here, ma'am. And she walked me.
So, yeah. I'm so glad I got on the wrong bus one time.
The girl was super nice. She had she had invited me to sit and eat lunch with them too. My bad, I didn't mean to cut you off. She had invited me to sit and eat lunch with them, but I never seen her after that. So, you know, and I end up, you know, being with the people I work with, and they end up becoming my friends. So, yeah. Do you recommend dating these people out here?
No, I do not recommend dating these people out here. These people in Texas are not recommended dating. Let me tell you something. You gonna think of your partner, your nigga, but he 50 people, 50 other girls, niggas too. So y'all sharing the nigga. But me, I don't want to say never, but you know, I haven't experienced that. You know what I mean? I like dated people out here for real. Like I talk to people, but like dated, you know, only dated one person. That's the person that I'm with now.
I was just gonna say you're in a relationship. What are you talking about?
And I didn't even talk to that many people. I've never talked to like. Like, okay, we've been living out here for some years now.
We've been living out here for like 5 or 6 years now.
Yeah. Okay, so I probably talked to like 5, 6 people throughout living out here. Well, you know, I wouldn't even count what you call her.
Tell me, Martin. Who was what you call? Oh,
I wouldn't count that. Nah. So I'll say like 4 people I've ever talked to.
You dropped down from 6 to 4.
Cause I had to think about somebody else. But yeah. And then besides the person that I'm dating.
Well, I'm gonna say I only been serious with one person out here, and that shit was ass. But I don't regret it because I learned a lot about myself and what I want. So
I remember people used to call me stuck up and all that other stuff because I never, like, people used to call me stuck up and like bougie because I never really talked to people like that. And every time they try to talk to me, I'll say no. Or they be like, oh, she trying to play hard to get. No, baby, I'm actually hard to get. I don't fuck with you. I don't want you.
I feel like what's that scene for the Jackson 5 when the mama when the best was like, I don't want you.
I don't want you. Oh, the people out here, like when it comes to dating, like if they want you, like, you know, to play with you, baby, they're not giving that. They're not giving that. If they try to,
they want you to
like,
play with you?
Yeah, like if they want to like play with your feelings, but they're determined. They gonna be determined. But then once they actually, once you actually get in, that's when they're gonna be like, nah, they're gonna cut loose.
Sad. So do you feel like you and your man gonna last?
Me and my man stopped. We didn't talk for like a couple days because he tried to play with me. Not like cheat or anything, but he tried to play with me. I had to teach him like I'm not the one to be played with. So I didn't text him for a couple days.
Well, I'm gonna say, when you told me that, why me and whatever, and I'm so proud of her because bitch, back then I wouldn't been able to do that. Like, you know, I would have been a dumb hoe. And so she was just like, I feel like she learned from your mistakes. I was like, no.
I feel like
I said no. My sister used to give me advice about relationships. I said, baby, she used to say she was my therapist. So I said no. I was just like, no, she been like that. Like, she would give me advice on my little situations or whatever.
y'all gotta learn how to don't let these niggas play in your face. For real. But no, we didn't talk for a couple of days. And I teach him like, don't play with me, you know? And we just got back cool yesterday.
Basically at work.
Basically.
Do you miss back home?
If I'm being real, no, I don't. And I'm gonna tell y'all why I don't miss back home. Because back home, honestly, like, I don't really talk to my family like that, and they don't really talk or ask for me like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, and it's always been like that. So it's like, I don't really care too much for them, and I'm sure they don't really care too much for me.
So do you feel like you've been left out?
I mean, as a kid, yeah, but now I really don't care. Like, I don't care. But no, I don't miss that home. Sometimes, like when we go visit, I'm like, okay, like hi, blah, 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 you know, I ain't seen in a long time. But then after I see them, I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go. That's how I be.
Only thing I miss about being home is, like I said, my family, my grandma, my aunties, my uncles, you know. Oh, and my cousins. I miss my cousins. You miss our cousins, right?
I mean, it's like I never really used to be around my boy cousins like that, and my girl cousins, like, they used to. This is their own thing. Like, sometimes they'll invite me, sometimes they won't. Like, you know, I never used to trip. Me, I never trip. Like, it is what it is. Like, I don't care. That's how I learn my place with people. You know.
Yeah,
So
I feel that, but you gonna feel you gonna know how I feel. I'm gonna tell you.
Me, I just feel like, you know.
But I feel like when it comes to like stuff like that now, like even though I'm the oldest, I feel like she has taught me like to like just let certain stuff go, you know. But I'm one of those people that's gonna be like, all right, I feel some type of way about this, and either you gonna acknowledge my feelings or we're not gonna be cool. And that's how I am with my friends. I feel like that's why I done fell out with like some of my close friends because of stuff like that. If I feel some type of way and I want you to know that I feel some type of way, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna tell you. And if you don't acknowledge my feelings or be like, all right, like I get where you coming from, or like, you know, something like that, you're cut off. Yeah. But then again, I be looking back at it like, okay, you could handle that different, or like it really wasn't that serious. But I mean, I feel like in order for people to take your feelings serious, you gotta let them know. So yeah. But yeah, I don't think she be caring for real.
No, I don't.
Me, on the other hand, you gonna know how I feel.
Cause I look at stuff like, will this matter to me in 5 years? No, I just don't care. Yeah, you're right. It's okay, like I said, certain situations with my cousins, my friends, or whatever. If I feel like I'm that tight with you, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know you was in the wrong, or I'm gonna let you know I didn't like the way you did that, handled or did that situation. So therefore, you're gonna hear my mouth. Like, ain't no way around it. But no, what you was saying? What was I saying?
You said,
do you miss your family? I think you already said.
Yeah, I said yeah.
If they see this.
Well, I'm finna say, I have another question. Tori gonna
What?
Tori gonna be. If you had to choose from one ex to be back with, who would it be?
I'm telling you, I never really dated people. I only dated him for real.
Okay, no.
You mean like
well,
talk to?
Oh, like, but answer my question. Do I want you to answer my question?
Or none of them, to be honest. Like, honestly.
Good answer. Good answer. When Tori see this, he don't know.
Yeah, none of them. Like, honestly, truthfully, none.
Okay. You got a question for me?
Yeah.
Why do you look like that?
If you know who was to get their stuff together, like actually, you know, sincerely apologize to you for how they treated you, would you consider taking them back?
No.
No? Why is that?
No. I mean, like, I feel like I done it already. I feel like I done.
She done it all.
I feel like I done. Cause mind you, and to answer your question, like I said, no. I feel like I don't know. I feel like it'll be a waste of time.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Because
Why, you thought I was gonna say yeah?
yeah.
Why?
I don't know, because God probably gonna be like, girl, you haven't learned your lesson yet.
Exactly. Like, right? Like, no. I feel like if it takes you that long to realize I'm the person you want to be with,
And
no.
me and my boyfriend been dating for like almost about to be a year in November.
Bro, stop playing. But yeah, that was the last question.
Yeah. Okay.
No more questions. Comment down below, give us some questions to ask for her hot seat and my hot seat.
And not too much on the way my eye look, because you know this at the end of the video.
I'm finna say, baby, we done got to the hot.
Because I was outside and I'm tired. I was hungry, so yeah.
But anyways, guys, like I said, comment down below, give us some questions. Comment down below if y'all want to see my brother and my mom in the hot seat too. Even though what questions could we ask my mom? Stop that.
Make sure you gotta hit me when you laugh.
But no. Okay. I guess that's the end of this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all turn on that bell so y'all can get notified every time I post. And yeah. Bye.